After losing more than 85 pounds on Mounjaro and now Zepbound, we're going to go open up the vault from one of our previous videos to help.
The worst place to inject Mounjaro for weight loss and the best place to inject Mounjaro for weight loss. Hi friends, I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. I have lost over 68 pounds on the race to 100-pound weight loss on my Mounjaro weight loss journey and Zepbound journey. We've just got the FDA approval for Zepbound. The FDA approval for Mounjaro is for type 2 diabetes, but it has been prescribed off-label for weight loss. And now Zepbound by the maker, the manufacturer Eli Lilly of Mounjaro, is now FDA approved for chronic obesity management. So that will become available here in upcoming weeks and months. So we're going to include on here the best place to inject Zepbound as well, and the worst place to inject Zepbound for weight loss. If you are on a tirzepatide or semaglutide weight loss, meaning WEGOVY weight loss or Ozempic weight loss, we're here for you, friend, in our community. Talking about this in my free encouragement group where thousands of people are in that free group. It's linked down in the description link below. And I'm going to dive in. I've got a ton of notes for you guys today talking about what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, I am not a medical professional. I am not a healthcare provider, and I don't pretend to play one on the internet. I'm simply my experience, strength, and hope for you. So take what you want, leave the rest. Let's dive in of what's worked well for me over the past 40 plus weeks of taking Mounjaro. And if you're just starting your Mounjaro weight loss journey, make sure you get my Mounjaro weight loss success checklist listed down in the description link below. Okay, so let's go through our different injection sites. I have notes for you guys today. We've got 3 different injection sites with Mounjaro that you can use. One is going to be the upper back part of your arm. It's going to be in, I always mispronounce this, but the subcutaneous part, the scientific word, it's like the fattier part of it. And it tells you in your Eli Lilly literature in your package of Mounjaro, and Zepbound's going to have the same thing, of where to inject it. And it's the purple diagram. 3 different injection spots. So those are your choices. Do not inject it anywhere else besides where Eli Lilly has told you to. Obviously, I'm not a medical professional, but check with your medical professional if you're thinking about doing it in your toe or in your ear. I'm just teasing. Don't do that there. But there's 3 sites that you can do with the injection. Your upper back part of your arm, which you're going to need someone else to inject that for you per Eli Lilly's literature. The second place is your stomach, near your belly button. And then your upper part of your thigh. And again, that purple diagram that comes when you get your prescription is going to show you with the diagram specifically where in there to have the worst place to inject it for Mounjaro weight loss and the best place to inject it for weight loss. Now, out of those are 3 different injection sites. But what I want to encourage you for, and kind of the punchline of this video, is let's take it back a little bit further. Maybe within those injection sites, hopefully this is not coming up backwards, but you can do your left arm and your right arm. You wouldn't just continuously inject with your Mounjaro and your left side of your arm. You'd also do your right arm. And then for your stomach, over by your belly button, you can do the left side of your belly button and the right side of your belly button. Not your belly button, but like the stomach part in that purple diagram. Again, always refer back to that Eli Lilly literature within the prescription you got. And then your upper thigh, you can do your left thigh and your right thigh. So that right there, we went from 3 injection spaces now to 6. But let's keep pulling back the curtain a little bit more. We've got props today here at Countess of Shopping. And if you're liking my props, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. I want to know your question for today too is where are you injecting your Mounjaro injection, or if you're doing WEGOVY, if you're doing Zepbound, if you're doing semaglutide, if you're doing tirzepatide compounds, and if you do want to see my favorite telehealth company to get your prescription from, it's also linked in the description link below. We can now go to 18 different injection sites with this. We had the 3 places that Eli Lilly has told us to inject, but within there, you can do with the upper part of your arm, your left arm, your right arm, that makes 2. And then the upper part of that and the lower part of that makes 3, 4. And then the right arm, same thing, upper and back. And then you can do like the left, center, right. So you can make 4 points within that arm through a rotation system, which is what we're going to talk about, of how to have the best injection with Mounjaro for weight loss in my humble experience of losing 68 pounds. You can do that same rotation system with your belly button, the left side of your belly button, the right side of your belly button, the top part of your belly button, diagonal left, diagonal right. You can do that with your injection, rotating it. Then let's take it a step further. You can do the upper part of your thigh. So for your leg, where it tells you to go in the upper part of your thigh, you can do your left thigh, your right thigh, the upper part of your left thigh, the upper part of your right thigh. And then you can go through and make kind of like this, like a diamond shape, essentially. And then within your belly button one, you can do more of like a circle all the way around. Why are we rotating different locations with it? Because of it's going to prevent scar tissue is the biggest thing, but also from my experience, rotating those things, the one site is not getting too comfortable. I don't know if that's a scientific terminology, but for me, that's what it is. When I first started doing my injections, go back many minutes ago, over 11 months ago, I just did my stomach, because I was terrified to do the upper back part of my arm and like this back part up in here. And then my upper thigh, terrified. It scared the dickens out of me. So for months, I just did my stomach and I would rotate around like a clock, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. And I would rotate around. And that worked very well for me, very well for me. And if you guys, you can see the whole playlist. Like literally I've documented this whole journey. Go binge watch it all if you're just starting your Mounjaro weight loss journey or your Zepbound weight loss journey. Same thing, just different FDA approval on it from the maker of Eli Lilly, Tirzepatide. So with that, I would just do it. Then I decided to get brave. And I pray for you, get brave, honey. Get brave, honey. Get brave and try a different location. Now, we are doing that rotation system is what I did on my stomach, where it wasn't just like on the left side of my stomach the whole time. Like I would rotate around my belly button in that purple diagram that Eli Lilly, the manufacturer of Mounjaro, gave me, and Zepbound. And then I decided to do my thigh, and I was very scared, but it didn't hurt. It did not hurt. And that's what I want to encourage you for. Of what are you afraid of? Are you afraid it's going to hurt? I was very afraid it was going to hurt. But also what I didn't plan was with my stomach, I was titrating up. And for me, it is not a race to get to 15 milligrams of Mounjaro the fastest. That's as high as it goes. And if you've seen my dark side of Mounjaro, make sure you binge watch that video too. Of having the worst place to inject your Mounjaro for weight loss is not trying new locations. If you're scared, talk with your healthcare provider who prescribed you this medication. But the side effects, just because I didn't have side effects on one dose, meaning 2.5 milligrams, 5 milligrams, 7.5 milligrams, all the way up to 15 milligrams of my Mounjaro injection, did not mean I'm not going to have side effects with that. And the same thing for me has applied with my different injection sites. Now with over 18 injection sites, it's those 3 injection sites that Eli Lilly told me to do, but it's just different locations within that purple diagram that I've done those injections, the side effects have come. Now this is where I want to encourage you, down in the description link below. It's usually on the bottom right-hand side. It says more and 3 dots, and then usually, I forget how YouTube does it, but go there. I've got a ton of links for you. Or you can go to countessofshopping.com/blog and get these as well. But I have several different things to help side effects. One is LMNT electrolytes. I love them for electrolytes, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. If you're worried about the sodium, potassium helps with high blood pressure. And so for me, that is amazing that it has those 3 different things in there. It doesn't have added sugar, particularly if you're taking Mounjaro for type 2 diabetes, or if you're taking Ozempic for type 2 diabetes, or semaglutide or tirzepatide or whatever you're taking if you have type 2 diabetes, or you're worried about blood sugars. Hello, I raise my hand on that one. It does not have added sugars, dyes, junk. It's just straight goodness. So I always take and you can see in the background, there's my pink, it's the Simple Modern, by the way, is on sale. If you are on my email list, I sent out the Amazon deals this week. That was on there. 20% off for Simple Modern. If you know those tumblers, they're amazing, in addition to Stanley and some of my other favorites. Next, nausea. I have all the solutions for all of these side effects. Diarrhea, constipation. Because we know gastrointestinal issues are so prominent, those are like the main side effects. There's more serious ones, but those are the main ones that I've experienced and what most people in general experience with it. If you're having any sort of severe pain or serious pain, immediately call your healthcare provider or your medical professional to go seek emergency medical health. You should not be having like pains, like for example, gallbladder issues or pancreatitis. Those are more serious things that can happen. Pain, like severe pain, should not be happening. Like that's not normal. So run, go to your medical professional who prescribed you this. So with that side effects, those are very simple, and I've got a whole blog post of like my favorite ones. And in our free encouragement group, we've actually talked about those quite a bit of what are great solutions for those. Now, the best place for the best injection site for weight loss. Let me go back over to my notes real fast. The best place to inject Mounjaro for weight loss, I have found for me is the back of my upper arm. I love it when it's upper arm, but literally I'm rotating through those 3 spots. So I only do my upper arm basically, but every 4 weeks. So week 1, it would be my upper arm. Week 2 is my stomach. Week 3 is my thigh. Then week 4 is the other part of my arm. So if I did my left arm on week 1, week 4, I'm going to do my other arm. So for me, that is also helping keeping my body on its toes. I'm thinking of like a fight. Who is that? Rocky Balboa. Keeping the fighter on its toes with that. So if you don't rotate, are you afraid? I was afraid. I totally understand. I was like, it's really going to hurt. And I did end up having a lot more side effects with those different injection sites than I did in my stomach. But for me personally, I needed, I think it was until 7.5 milligrams. I'm trying to remember, 7.5 milligrams. I had been in months before I did my upper thigh, and I was shaking like a leaf. Literally, I was sweating, I was shaking. I was so afraid to do it, and it really didn't hurt at all. None of these really hurt actually, because it's just like, I mean, it didn't really crazy hurt. So, and it's been well worth it because it helped jumpstart if you're having a weight stall on Mounjaro, or if you're on WEGOVY or one of our semaglutide friends or Tirzepatide compounds. This may help jumpstart it. For me, it did. Like I forget how many pounds it was. You can go back in the playlist and see. It was a good amount. It wasn't like it was a good chunk that I had lost as a jumpstart as a result of this. I did have side effects, but it did jumpstart my weight loss again. So I want to encourage you of figuring out what's the best and worst for you to use my tracker that I have. I have it on, if you've made it this far in the video, you get to get the free little bonus that I have for you, is I do have a tracker. I've got 2 different trackers for your side effects, your Mounjaro side effects. One is a printable. You can print it and track your side effects that way. And then 2 is a spreadsheet I've created for myself, and I've decided to share it with y'all to track each week my dose and my side effects. I wish I had done this earlier, more stringently when I first started my Mounjaro weight loss journey, because to go back, it's very helpful to see what location I was injecting in, the dose, what happened, how did I feel, and just having a spreadsheet, because I'm a data nerd, is very, very helpful. So if you want that, totally my gift for you, for the Countess of Shopping community, for all of our Countesses and Counts. Enjoy that. And if you've made it this far in the video, good for you. And if you've also made it this far in the video, make sure you click that subscribe button. So having that tracker, then you can also see for you, because this is such an individual thing, of the worst place to inject Mounjaro for weight loss and the best place to inject Mounjaro for weight loss. I want you to start having pattern recognition. That pattern recognition for me has been one of my great gifts in my lifetime, like not just for Mounjaro, but for my lifetime, is through pattern recognition, I can figure out how to get things faster, better, easier, quicker. And so that's been the same thing. I'm still rotating those 3 different injection sites, but I know when I do the back of my arm, it's much better week for me usually than other locations. My stomach now is actually for me my worst injection site, which is crazy to think about. But doing that rotation system of where I'm not always doing the back of my left arm, or I'm not always doing the back of my right arm, or my stomach, like doing those different spot points within the Eli Lilly diagram. I cannot express that enough. Do not deviate off of what Eli Lilly has told us for our Mounjaro Tirzepatide. Do not, or Zepbound when it comes out, do not deviate off of that. Eli Lilly is telling us that for a reason, because that's been tested, right? Like, someone was telling me they were injecting it in some random spot. I'm like, don't do that. Like, don't do that. It's meant to go in this particular location because of the science and the clinical trials behind Mounjaro with it and the studies they've done with it. So don't do that. Let's go over to a couple of things. If you're just starting your Mounjaro weight loss journey, I would encourage you to get a Sharps container to put these in, particularly if you've got pets, kids, people coming into your house cleaner, relatives visiting you for the holiday season. Do not leave your pens out and about. Put those in there. I've got mine linked down below for my Amazon shopping list. Those are linked down below. And then also linked down below are some of my favorites for just starting my Mounjaro weight loss journey. If you are just starting, I want to encourage you to stay here. This is a really friendly and encouraging community in our free Mounjaro weight loss, Zepbound weight loss, WEGOVY weight loss, semaglutide weight loss, Tirzepatide weight loss group, and Ozempic too. Very encouraging. If you do join that group, which is linked down below, you need to put your email in and answer all the questions. I literally rejected, but I didn't reject. I like decline. That's what rejected sounds so harsh. That's a harsh, Countess. Not rejected, but decline, because people weren't putting their emails in. I get so much spam in that group because it is such a fruitful group. Marketers are chomping at the bit to get into that group. And so I don't want spammers coming in there, which is why I have a rigorous system. And I want to know people. I don't have any interest, because of my occupation. I'm in front of millions of people each month. I have no interest in having just followers. Like, I want to have a connection with people. So if you're joining that group, don't come in and not like, it's to encourage and uplift and a positive space on that. My next thing is my favorite for loose skin. That has been part of my journey, particularly in my thighs recently. I am obsessed with this cream. It's not going to remove loose skin, because the only way to remove loose skin is through surgery, skin removal surgery. But gosh, it helps. It helps my self-esteem. It helps the visual appearance too of my loose skin as well. I've been very grateful for this. Very, very grateful for this cream. And it lasts 10 million years. It's 10 ounces. I mean, that's a lot. I'm going to be doing a video, because many of you guys asked me on Mounjaro face, Ozempic face, WEGOVY face, of how your face changes, Mounjaro aging face, and solutions for that. And I will have, because you guys asked me, high-end price points, middle price points, and low price points. I've redone that video because I've bought so much stuff to test for you guys. So I'm going to be having that video is going to be coming out soon too, as is my What in the I Eat in a Day series. Those have been coming out. You guys have requested those. Tell me in the comments below what is helpful for you. Someone actually asked for this video, which is why I'm making it. It's because people ask, right? So if you tell me in the comments, I happily, I'm on this journey with you guys, and I want to encourage and uplift and motivate. And that's my whole goal of doing this. Okay. So if you've made it this far in the video, a couple things. One, we do a thing here at Countess of Shopping. It's like Marvel Easter eggs, but it's with emojis. And I will get to know you better through your handle, because there's many of you and just one of me. I may not respond to every comment, but I will see every comment. So if you put a sunshine emoji in the comments, I will know you've made it this far in the video. I will pray over you. I will send up, and if you don't believe in prayer, then I'll do encouraging, uplifting thoughts your way, and we'll be thinking about you. And then two, because we are an action-oriented group here at Countess of Shopping, I want to know what is your action item today that's going to move you closer to your weight loss goals. If you're for Mounjaro weight loss, Zepbound weight loss, WEGOVY weight loss, semaglutide weight loss, Tirzepatide weight loss, your accountability is, what are you doing today to move you closer to my goal? I am doing today to move me closer to my goal. I'm going to go walk the 130-pound dog. She is not adopted yet or fostered. She's been at this Virginia animal shelter for weeks now. Weeks and weeks and weeks, and I go every day to the shelter to go walk her. We don't have her in our home anymore because Mr. Freddie is back from boot camp. Let me see if I have a picture of her so I can show you guys. So I'm walking today. That's part of my goal, is walking more. Here she is. That's my sweet girl. That's my sweet girl. I pray that she gets adopted soon. Lola is her name. The Lola. And then that's one of my things. And then two is I made the most delicious high protein slow cooker recipe. It was a chicken curry dish. Many of you guys have said, I want that. So I'll be getting that blog out on countessofshopping.com/blog soon. I have also been doing my overnight oats, but they're high protein. People get like weirded out about the oat part. It's like crazy high protein. And I use them for pancakes, high protein pancakes, and now high protein waffles. They're so good. So that's what I'm doing today is I've been testing more recipes of if I'm getting sick of certain foods, having better recipes. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't move my microphone over. Oh dear, I hope you guys can hear me okay. We are way far into this video for the microphone not to be working. Hopefully you guys heard me okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to be biting my fingernails because we're like 20 minutes in. Make sure you get my free weekly emails.
as well. If you go to the blog link down below, it will pop up, and that's how you get the people like, how do you get on the email? You just go to the blog post, the Mounjaro weight loss success checklist, and then it will have a pop-up on there where you can put your email in, and that will enroll you into my weekly emails, which is where we talk, excuse me, about all things encouragement for weight loss. And I also do some of my like Amazon deals, particularly because right now Black Friday is right around the corner, which you will not want to miss here at Countess of Shopping. I have, because it's my full-time job, the past like months been working on Black Friday deals for you guys. So I have a ton. You will not want to miss the Black Friday episode here at Countess of Shopping. And I believe I'm having a Cyber Monday one. I'm pretty sure I am. You do not want to miss it. You do not, like, there's so much good stuff. So you're going to want to stay tuned. And I have certain vendors that I work with that do really cool stuff for our community. So you're going to want to stay tuned. Put down below the emoji, the sunshine emoji. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. Bye, sweet friends. Have a great day.